Guys, it's been a rough couple of days of work, so I'm getting off to a late start on this. But I'm going to start working on the hero build today, which is the Revell 144 scale Boeing 747 space shuttle carrier and space shuttle Discovery. And the kit's set up to represent the final flight of the Discovery into Dulles Airport in Washington, D.C. on its way to the National Air and Space Museum. So now that we're officially into the build, let's open up these bags and see what we got going on here. Let's start off with the shuttle. Let's see what we got going on here. Here's our first sprue here. Our shuttle parts. We got all nice panel lines, everything in it. Try to get them to catch the light. One upper and lower wing surface there. We've got part of the RCS thrusters, landing gear, which we won't be using, and the rear end of the shuttle. There's some internal bulkheads. That's sprue number 1. Sprue number 2 has our other 2 wings, rocket motors, landing gear doors, part of the shielding for the rocket motors. We got shuttle bay doors, a little bit of flash on those there. See that? And no biggie for cleanup on that. Got the other side of the shuttle. Just to give you an idea here. It's not going to show up, but even on this part here. Shuttle's about 10 inches long. Just for the space shuttle itself. Let's see what else we got going on here. Excuse me. My allergies are killing me here. Basically what they do with this kit is you get the standard space shuttle kit and then the 747 kit. So the shuttle kit, like the clear parts here, includes the window glass, but it also includes the shuttle base. So if you wanted to display the shuttle by itself, it comes with a nice clear base with the earth on it that you could paint, I guess, if you wanted to, on that. Or not a whole lot of glass in the shuttle, obviously. Another neat thing it also includes, when you build the regular shuttle kit separately, you can open the cargo bay doors, and there's a satellite inside, or a module for the International Space Station. I'm not exactly sure which. It looks a little more like the module for the International Space Station. So we can always build that up separately and have that hanging around as well. But we actually don't use it for the kit, along with the robotic arm. But for this build, we won't be using those, because obviously it wouldn't have the modules in there. There's another neat little thing it's got, which won't be used there, but we will on that module if I ever build it. It comes with an astronaut with a tether that you can put inside your cargo bay. So I'm sure we can find a use for him, along with some of the internal doors for the for the shuttle bay. Well, that's the shuttlecraft. Let me pause here for a second while I rebag those. Then we'll look at the 747. Okay, we're back. We got the bags open for the 747. One part for the shuttle that's included with the 747, because it was the only time it would be part of the shuttle, is the tail cone. And during normal missions, transportation missions, they never used it. It was on the Enterprise on the first testing, and then they tested it without and found that it basically made no difference whether it was on or not. But they did, however, have it on the Discovery when they brought it to DC. Maybe it was gonna be stored along with the shuttle, or it might be displayed with it on there in DC. So we've got that. Actually a shuttle part. And here comes the biggins. Here's one half of the 747. You've got raised panel lines, but well, that's not a big deal. Quite a bit of flash on it. Get it up here in this viewfinder here, but nothing really atrocious. Nothing that you just can't. One quick pass won't. That's probably the worst part right there. Nothing that one quick pass won't fix with your knife and your sanding sticks. Pieces appear to be pretty straight. Hopefully they fit together pretty well. And I know I'm terrible at doing this. Keeping stuff in frame, that's my nemesis. Here again is the other half. This side looks a little cleaner flash-wise. One thing they do have, they have the upper deck windows correct. A lot of these kits just have all the windows opened up. This one actually has just the proper ones open. Two of them that you will see, because the third one is where the front mount for the shuttle goes. So that looks real good too. Next sprue has wheels, 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 and then a few more wheels. Landing gear parts. Some of our engine parts. Again, a little bit of flash, but nothing outrageous. Again, a quick pass with the hobby knife, and it's all gone, all good. Part of the display base, which I may or may not do. I may build an actual diorama base, or may talk to Dave Poshtag about making a base for this one, so that we can do some special stuff with it. If I get that far in time, or even if I don't, we'll still maybe do that. We've got a sprue with our one side, half of the horizontal stabilizers. There's our other half, part of the display stand halves. One interesting thing too, with the way the stand is designed, if I wanted to, we could possibly add the navigation lights to the shuttle, or to the 747, because they have the places here in the wings for the landing lights. Top and bottom strobes would be no big deal. Add to it, and your end. Get down here to your end. Nav lights would be easy enough to manufacture using SMDs. So we may do that. Again, we've got a combination of raised and recessed lines on it. Oh, it's going to show there. That's the wing sections. Here's probably the one I was wanting to look at. There's a lot of flash on them, but these are the main supports for the shuttle on top of the plane. And they look like they might be a little beefier than they used to be, but not much. So we may be drilling through those, replacing the top pins. I get to focus here. I don't want to focus. Man, maybe this will help. And to strengthen them up a little bit, because last thing we want is the shuttle to come crashing down off the top of the plane. And our last sprue has our other two wings, has more landing gear parts, more engine parts, turbine fans, a little other bric-a-brac that I'm not exactly sure what it is off the top of my head, but we'll find out when we go through the instructions. So other than a little bit of flash, the kit looks pretty good, pretty straight. No major warpage, no broken parts. So there we have it. For the build, I'll probably concentrate on the shuttle portion first, so at least for sure I have that done by the end of the month, while I'm working on the 747. Because there's a lot of painting and a lot of detail painting that goes into both of them. And the 747 has a ton of different colors of grays and silvers to go on it if I want to do it right. So we may not get her done, but we're going to give it a shot. The shuttle also was if you've watched any of the footage from that, it was brought in just the way it came back from its last flight. So it's still got all the on the picture there, you can see all the burn marks from re-entry and everything on it. On the bottom, all the tiles are all got cinders and gray powder on them from the actual re-entry. They didn't, since they weren't going to fly it again, they didn't clean it up and redo it. So we'll try to make all that look that way. Make it as close as possible to how it really looks. Well, this video is getting a little long, so I'll be back in a day or two with an update. But for now, see ya.